So you're all impressed by Ollie, but not really. Anybody can do that.
And now here we are, 12 months on, and you're driving. Welcome to Anglesey Race Circuit. Perfect day for it. The funny thing with Anglesey is it's on its own little outcrop of an island, and it's either incredibly windy and rainy or beautiful and sunny. And today, for my 4th track day here, it is incredibly beautiful and sunny. And not only that are we surrounded by great weather, we are surrounded by some of the highest caliber super and hypercars that I could wish to accompany on track. And that's what today's all about. It's the first time that I've taken the 458 Speciale on circuit. This circuit I actually came to in my first Speciale, which I had about 18 months ago, but it was November, it was like -4, and just all around a bit of a dicey experience. Today, we're like 28 degrees, tarmac temperature's hot, we've got sticky tires, it is perfect. So let's go check out what's in the pits, and then let's jump on track with some of this other serious metal and find out what this car is all about. Do you know what? The first time I encountered one of these cars was when you were instructing me in the GT3 and they were developing the tyres for it at Silverstone.
Right.
Do you remember it blasted past?
That was it, yeah.
And we were like, in what world does that happen?
Yeah, that was
And
funny.
now you're driving one!
Yes.
It's so cool!
Shall we listen to it then?
Yeah, let's listen to it. It's just ridiculous!
moment! Wow!
You're not trying.
That was amazing!
You're not trying unless you're slime. Woo! Okay. Now, as much as I love track days for obviously indulging in the track action, this, particularly on supercar days with Supercar Driver, this is the moment. This is when things really, really get special. In front of me is two Koenigsegg's, a 1-1. There's an Aston Martin Vulcan as well, which I've just been out in. The caliber of cars that are surrounding me right now is absolutely out of this world. The people are great, the sun is out. Let me indulge you in some of this. Just a quick chat about this car. I mean, this seems to happen when I get a new car, but I've been analysing a lot of car experiences over the last few months. In fact, over the last 12 months really. I've been really fortunate to get behind the wheel of some incredible cars, but I'm just finding this one just covers so many bases. It ticks so many boxes. I mean, you know, I drove here this morning in automatic comfort mode. I had bumpy road mode on. It was in sport mode, which is basically like normal driving mode. And I was listening to my podcast, taking it easy. Fuel economy was not bad. And then we turn up at the track, put it into CT off, suspension in stiff, and it becomes like this raging track weapon. I mean, it's so playful. It dances, it sounds amazing, it looks great. You know, these tyres, I don't know, it's got really even wear, even though it's been playing around and drifting about a bit. I mean, Ollie Webb has been behind the wheel. He's been driving it 9/10 for a good 4 or 5 laps while we were chasing a 918 Spider, which in itself, I was shocked at how well this did keeping up with that car. And in the 918, there was a professional racing driver. Now, there was a professional racing driver in this car too, but I'm always blown away when I see the capability of my own car. This one's immense. It's such a shame that Ferrari aren't going to be making, at least as far as we're aware, any more naturally aspirated rear engine V8s. I don't know whether they'll do it with V12s in future, or I don't know, but it just ticks so many boxes. My on-track experience has blown me away. I remember, if you're an early subscriber to this channel, one of the things that annoyed me a bit with my original Speciale was the first time I took it on track. When I got it back on the road, you know, you could get nowhere near that experience. But this time, the exhaust situation, I think, is going to take care of that. Because a good, not the only degree, but a good chunk of what you're experiencing on track is that incredible, that revving the engine out to 9 and hearing that fantastic noise. But with an exhaust, it's going to add a whole new character, a whole new light to this car, so that I can enjoy it and exploit that engine on the road without having to drive like an idiot. So, yeah, very, very cool day. Been out in a Vulcan. I mean, obscene attack on the senses, just phenomenal start to finish. That engine. Right now I'm all about naturally aspirated cars. I don't know if it's because they're a dying breed or what, but you know, for all of the merits of turbos, they're incredibly fast and efficient, etc. The theatre's not there. They don't pull at the heartstrings. They don't give you the goosebumps that, certainly not modern day turbos. There's been an F40 driving around and that's been pretty awesome. But modern day turbos seem to sanitize the experience a bit. Anyway, incredibly, incredibly special day. I want to say a massive thank you to Supercar Days, a massive thank you to Adam Thorby, Supercar driver, and yeah, we'll be back soon with some more Speciale action. As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.